and he could appear here. We have lots of life around here, and it's freaking pretty. Dragonflies. There's the owl hanging out over here. There's some fish. There might be crows if, or I could even hide over here. Oh, I sat down. I should sit down. So there's no movement. I could have these things fixed. Hide here. Sit down. And hope some animals come by. And not do that, because that's freaky looking. I could probably zoom in. Can I hide behind this? I guess it would kind of be best like here. This is prettier. Have the bald person here. And zoom in like this. Here. And hope that dragonfly doesn't come and fuck up. It's a glitchy spot for dragonflies, unfortunately. And no real way of getting them to I could be like that. That's kind of poke out there. Uh, that'd be pretty funny. Okay, we're gonna do that. We'll have the little whatever character, probably the bear, have his head poke out just like that, never move. I'm gonna bring the crows a bit in, and we're gonna get some sparrows to live here also. Just that way or just some sparrows and fuck the crows. Oh, and it would be awesome if a mouse came through. I could force a mouse around here. And some butterflies. I should add a couple of butterflies, which is going to entail a couple more flowers around here just to make sure that they hang out here. Okay, let me write down everything I want to do for this. I'm going to add flowers and butterflies, sparrows, mouse. That's what I need to add. We are going, and when it's active, we sit behind the wall, just visible. The zoomed in a bit. Fix research and crafting. Well, we're gonna fix the whole can. I could have also, I could try and gather a bunch of ball people. And when I'm standing over here, there would be a couple of ball people around. We'll see. But the zooming in part, no matter what, we're going to be sitting here. Exactly like that. And we can zoom in like this, I guess. Okay. So put that there. Wait a half hour. There we go. Something like there. Okay. Uh, We'll get what? One of each? Annoying that you can't do it for all of them at once. Okay. Let's try and force a mouse to be kind of in the and do I try and bring sparrows in? Butterflies are enough, no? Or I try and bring sparrows in. I don't really know. It's not many butterflies. Bring you over here also. So it's going to look kind of like this. And I would make sure of that. Fix those three things. And turn off the console. You have to be the bear. Be the bear. I think that's all I need to fix ship. I don't like that guy. We're going to get rid of that guy. I'm going to get this guy, see who he is. I don't like you either. Hopefully you won't be seen. I don't know who that was, the box guy. I need only people with missions for us. This is just a test walkthrough. It will take a while to do the video each time I do it. Not get that guy. Want to fix this. And record this. This guy isn't very centered though. All the butterflies went away. Oh, butterflies! Yeah, they went where all the fucking flowers are. Okay, but it kind of works. The little dude seems kind of not quite. And I just have to hope I don't get the snowball man. Because that would be nice if there are 2 or 3 ball people and they're all sleeping, and then this only that dude stands up and waves his arms. We clearly understand that is the one that is talking. In one ear, out the other. Oh, look at that butterfly. Do butterfly things up in the corner. Rather, not doing butterfly things up in the corner. The dangers of having flying animals near water. I think that's probably why I got rid of them. And I don't know if there's a way of, like, if I try to get this guy who thinks he's on level -2. If I put you onto level 1, there. You are fucked up. Yeah, you're just right back down to -2 because of the current tile position. I just have to hope it doesn't fuck up like that, I guess, you know, and redo it if it does. It's not very comfortable, and the mouse went away. That leaf is being weird. Mainly because of the butterfly is this horrible, though. The leaf is all right. It's doing little leaf things on the water. I don't know if we quite understand that it's on the water, but I think we do. God, that poor butterfly. Hello, mouse. That was pretty good. Oh, and then a fucking dragonfly comes and gets his ass stuck up there also. God damn it. Of course, that's pretty normal. The longer I film, the more chance of this shit happening. Okay, and what's this? Error? It was a weird error. I don't know what that error was, but I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then we're gonna try, and then we'll try and see what we get. Maybe it works. Maybe it don't. Who knows? I just had a thought on the what I would say. Put that there. Maybe that I could have a very small personal intro of he has been working on his look into his own for the past few years. I don't want to be specific because then it sounds like he's been working solo on his game A Look Into for the past few years. He drinks too much and listens to weird music. Do you guys have any ideas of what I could try and say at the beginning there? Like, I need to be nice to myself. I can't start shitting on myself. I have to, talk in a way where I think that my game is the fucking shit. And so I need to say something like he's been working solo on an ambitious game or something for the past few years with interesting mechanics, or I don't know. I have to I have to be kind to myself. Artist turned game developer or something, I don't know, something. Something kind that puts me in a good light, but also game dev expert. Well, that's being a bit too kind. Yeah, Claxton being kind to himself, that is new. Yeah, well, I kind of need to, because when you want someone to look at you, the thing that you're doing, if you start out with, well, I'm a piece of shit and I can't do much of anything at all, but I've been doing this thing that, it's coming along in its own way. No, you have to, I'm working on this thing and it's so fucking cool and I'm having so much fun and it's, no, and my game is fine. It's when I talk about things that I do, I have a tendency of downplaying it a lot. That's just a personal tendency. And it's something that I should try to curb if I'm trying to speak to other people about my game in a positive light. I can't shit on myself. It's not out of necessity, it's out of I would like to communicate positively about my project that I'm really proud of. And one thing I know is I thought once I wrote a text pertaining to my game, and I thought I was being very positive throughout the text. And I had my sister proofread it and, you know, see if there was anything about it. And her first comment was, you sure do downplay yourself a lot. And it was things like, I don't know, I didn't really see those things that I was saying as being me downplaying myself. But if I observe it as someone that's reading the thing for the first time with a neutral point of view that does not know who I am, then yeah, I was totally shitting on myself. And yeah, it's hard to see. And so, so that's why I really need to curb that guy. That guy needs to kind of shut up. And I need to let the other dude out that is very proud of his game and all of the work that's been put into it and how much fun it's been. Well, I am stronger, except that I am both of those people. So me being stronger doesn't help. That lends strength to both of those assholes. Because they're both me. Sorry, it's a stupid sentence, but well, I view myself as a shitty developer. I tend to notice all things that I'm not great at. Yeah, we all do. Don't need to shut up. Then he'll be punishing you. I honestly believe it's better if the inner critic is heard and understood. Yeah, but well, I need the inner critic as a general being in my life, right? Because it's useful to it forces you to keep going forward, trying to always be a better person, be a better artist, be a better everything. If you don't criticize yourself, you're never going to attempt to be better than whatever it is that you are at the moment. And stagnation will kill everybody in the long run. So. This convo is going somewhere now. But so I just need to, you know, I need to, for what I am trying to do now is I want to tell people about my game in a positive light and not immediately shit on myself through it. The thing, I guess, kind of also there is I have a trailer for the game that's showing the game and its mechanics. Well, I think that's true if it was only if it was a trailer. But the idea here is that I'm introducing myself, actually. And so to avoid introducing myself, I went to introduce the game. But I realize that no, I have to, this needs to be an introduction of me and my game. Or my game and I, but not in that order. Me first, game second. Because then they're going to be showing the trailer for the game. So I don't really need to show the game in this. But I think it would be a cute way of going about it, and then I could use this, kind of redo it at some point, and just make it be a trailer for the game. And get rid of that beginning sentence of High Indie Mania I'm the official spoke being for Julian Thompson. I could just be the little ball person, start talking, you know, and I don't need to be the spokesperson of anyone. I don't really like doing the call thing. I'm sorry, Shaman. I'm not very I've done it a few times, and honestly, I think I don't like doing that. Sorry. But I tried doing that. It's very uncomfortable though. Yeah, the inner critic is there to help us for sure. Yeah, yeah, it's what you were saying, Rebel. It's the inner critic needs to be there, but it can't have all of the power. Just like the non inner critic, the inner fan or whatever, the inner ego. If it has all the power, it's a shit situation. Also, you know, both of those. If either one of those two has absolute power over you, it's not going to go well. You want a balance between the two, and you want your ego to lift you up when it needs to lift you up, and you need the inner critic to make you question what you're doing and maybe get better and stuff. But then once you've gotten a bit better, you need that inner critic to stop criticizing you on that thing that you improved, so on and so forth. That it is a yeah, day and night. He's been working solo on his game, you look into, for the past few years. I'll just try and say the kind things. He is very proud of his game and loves working on it every chance he gets. Each day brings new interests, lessons, making the game prettier, cuter, funner. Blue, good morning. I could talk about artist. Artist turned game developer. He is very proud of his game. Although he hasn't done much marketing, a brief section on the inspiration for the game and how it came to be. I'm the spoke being for myself, yeah. I'm going to be speaking it. This is what's going to be shown, though. Hi, Indie Mania. I'm the spokesperson for Julian Thompson. His game, blee blee, blah, 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 blah. We'll have that with butterflies and stuff. Yes, the little ball person is going to be talking for me and introducing me and the game. That way I don't have to be on camera and do it and feel like an idiot all the way. I can do it like this and feel cute and stupid. Or cute and silly, rather. Not cute and stupid. Cute and silly. Hope you don't think... Wait. No, I don't think you're being nosy at all. I don't know how maybe I could do that. Let's just try and write this shit out. Let's put that down there. Every chance he gets. Each day brings new and interesting lessons. I'm just going to write them out and then we can rephrase. He has developed the game entirely while streaming on Twitch. Oh, yes, I saw their... I need to do that again. I watched their thing last year. Well, this year's. Whatever. This one I watched. And I did think to myself, wow, I should be in that. So, I have to... Thank you for sending me this page. I didn't know. I don't see how you do stuff with it, though. Send an email to hello@ with some information about your project. Okay, so it's just simple like that. Okay. Well, this would be a good way of doing it with that also, right? Okay, thank you. I'm gonna hold on. Let me just let me bookmark. Hey, Red Cat. Excuse me. How are you doing? So, hold on. That's the game. This is me. Oh, for God's sake. Doing good. All right. Trying to figure out what's wrong today with the code. Okay. Just trying to figure out what's wrong with the day might be a bit big of a thing to try and do on your own. I'm trying to do an introduction for my game, for myself and the game. And so I have to go. Yeah, there's always something wrong. Exactly. That's why it's incredibly hard to just attack the world as a, well, what is wrong? What's going wrong today? Yeah, it might be a good way of going about life, though. I don't know. Seems kind of noble. Maybe you should do some streamer weekends where you give certain creators access to the game to stream. Yeah, I need something like that. I was thinking in any case of the few streamers that I enjoy watching. I was thinking of giving them and their friends or, you know, other streamers that are like them access to the game, but I need a better access than just the demo, I think, for people that I want to play more of the game. But that entails almost like an early access release or something, I feel. I don't know. We'll see. I want to start streaming myself. Before that, I will rebrand my nickname. May I ask some Shamunchi. You want to play it, Blue? You get the game for free anyway. Just so you know. I mean, you that site at the very least, you are an integral part of the game. You gave your name to the valley, and there are blue strawberries in the world, and we have a pink deer because of you. That's a lot of stuff. Yes, you are special. You're special. So, you know how hard it is for me to concentrate on the idea that I have to be verbally nice to myself in a text? A pink ball person with an arrow through his head. That's me. I'm choosing the arrow in the arrow hat because it jiggles kind of cute, for one, and it's super silly looking, honestly. I could do maybe a different one, but I think I like the arrow the most. Oh, sleeping mask. The antlers would be all right. The Groucho could be kind of funny. No, Joe Caro. That seems to be the best one. It jiggles kind of cute. Yes. Look at the little jiggle. Oh no, it doesn't jiggle when he does that. Oh man. It jiggles when he's sleeping. And it jiggles when he walks, but we don't see him walk. And so I feel that this is probably not long enough anymore. Yes, that's how in the actual game the ball people try to get your attention, saying, "I have something I want to tell you. Please come towards me and talk to me." And then when you've done that, they put their arms down because they don't have anything to tell you anymore. Until they have something to tell you, and then they put their arms up in there and call you over. And up to you to pay attention to them waving their arms in there or not. Okay. So we're going to try and rephrase this. Artist turned game developer. Started working on his a few years ago. He is very proud of it. And loves working every chance gets. And then each day brings new and interesting lessons, making the game prettier, cuter, and funner. He has developed the game in solo, comma, entirely whilst and your program autosaving makes you go crazy. Autosave is as good as it is dangerous, I find. There's a real risk of losing past things just because it autosaved. That always kind of scares me with shit. He developed the game solo. Did so entirely while streaming on Twitch. You can get revert if you get it at the in coinciding with the save. The way you draw it has more benefits. You rarely delete layers. Oh yeah. Brings new and interesting lessons. Put that there. Get rid of all of this. We've now reset all of it. For a few seconds every 10 minutes. That's all right. You could probably bump that up to like 15 minutes. That way it's only 4 times an hour that you're stuck for a couple of seconds. I don't know. Maybe you can't bump it up, but and then so here we wouldn't. Oh, that was interesting. I highlighted that and it showed me everywhere else it was. How many times do I say his? It's all right. And he is there a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. That's a lot of times. He. Yeah. We're going to rephrase this. Is a serene, open-ended game designed to immerse you in a tranquil world that exists. That could be a painting. That could be a something like that. Be a living painting. Okay. How weird does this sound? Artist turned game developer, he started working on his game Look Into a few years ago. He's very proud of it and loves working on it every chance he gets. Every day brings new and interesting lessons, making the game prettier, cuter, funner. He has developed the game solo and did so entirely while streaming on Twitch. Cuter, funner. I could say that better, and prettier, cuter, and funner. More fun instead of funner? Nah. I think the whole prettier, cuter, and the sentence isn't the best sentence already, no matter what. I don't think funner is the problem. I think the maybe it would be something like prettier and cuter, and each day brings new and interesting lessons, making the game prettier and cuter, and more complex than you would imagine it to be. Something like that, you know, I don't know. Funner is a word that works. It might not be incredibly grammatically correct, but you can definitely say it. Oh, God, I hate my fucking apartment so much, man. It smells like shit right now. God, I really wish they would fix their fucking... If it rains, it smells like shit in my apartment, and I'm on the 4th fucking floor. My God. Really? This door? Do this? I can't open more windows, so. Okay, sorry. Did so entirely while streaming on Twitch with a with a loving and caring community followers. That's you people. They aren't avoiding fixing the issue, but they're not doing their best. There might still be a few years before the game is finished, but rest assured that when it is done, it will be the best thing since buttered toast. There's got to be a better way of throwing that flower at me. Might still be a few more years. It might be a few more years before the game is finished, but rest assured that when it's done, it'll put an arrow through your head. With the little dude talking to you with an arrow through his head. I don't think my humor will go down well with. I probably should try not to be too funny. Because I don't know how funny I am. I need music. Threaten them. It might be a few more years. It might be a few more years before the game is finished, but rest assured that when it's done, if you don't play it, you'll get an arrow through the head. It'll be the best thing since arrow hats. Arrow hats were a really good thing in life, no? What are they called? I just wrote joke arrow as a thing, but if I put arrow hat, what do we get? I want the idea is the Steve Martin arrow, and I don't know what it's called. This was the whole purpose of it, right? This is what I'm replicating. Could say And if you don't play it, Steve Martin's gonna come play the banjo at you. Steve Martin will come play his banjo at you. It's the best thing since arrow hats. Am I the only one here that knows this? I love Steve Martin, so it's nothing against anybody, but Steve Martin's one of my favorites. And when I was a kid, the arrow thing was just the funniest thing I ever fucking saw in my life. It's basically this guy, right? He's all serious and saying his thing, but has an arrow through the head. Go get him, boat. Arrow hats were in. Similar to the Simpsons Sideshow Mel episode with all the rakes. I don't really. Isn't it Sideshow Bob? Who's Sideshow Mel? Now I need to look up Sideshow Mel. Sideshow Bob. Oh, Sideshow Mel. Oh, well, yeah. Look at that. Yeah, he does have a bone through his head. No, but you're right. This is Sideshow Mel. Sideshow Bob is this guy. And he does not have an arrow through the head. Sideshow Mel does. Yeah, that's Sideshow Bob tries to kill Bart. I think because he got fired from Krusty the Clown show because of Bart somehow. So yeah, you were talking about Sideshow Bob. That ain't funny. I don't know what it is. It's funny. This thing, challenges and lessons. Lessons, making the game prettier, cuter and more complex than you would imagine it to be. And more, there's a better way of saying this too. I do want to express that it's there's more to it than just the first thing you would see, right? I think the more you actually learn about my game, the more you realize that there are a lot of little intricacies and details and more detailed and complex. Detailed and complex than you would assume. He developed the game solo and did so entirely while streaming on Twitch with a loving and caring community of followers. It might be a few more years before the game is finished, but rest assured that when it's done, it will be the best thing since arrow hats were invented. Best thing since arrow hats. And maybe here I could go as for a look into. Yeah, it's my new favorite album. I've fallen in love with this album, just like the other one by them. Wait till you might not want to hang out this long, but Mickey Macaroni and My Brother Paul, effing incredible. Which we're on Shroud of Flames. Let's listen to My Brother Paul, and then you'll see maybe why, or maybe Mickey Macaroni. Now the three of them, and then we'll just go back to Shroud of Flames. This one's incredible. It's also disturbing, but it's fucking incredible. Macaroni. That might need to be stated. Here, I'll do the other one that I really love. It's a very nice song. This is much nicer. It's just as weird, but making them listen to strange music. And rants. I'm not going to talk about my rants. People were weirded out by your music yesterday. Yeah. Music you can commit tax fraud to. We're going to go back to the song where we left off, though, Shroud of Flames, after this one. And then we're going to listen to these again. So you guys are going to have to really deal with my music. Plus, these past few days, all I've listened to is The Residents. And I know they're an earful for a lot of people. So. Well, now I'm going to read all of this and time it and see how long it takes, because that means my thing is... Oh, I missed my sister's phone call. Nope. Nope. Stop. I'm going back to this halfway through. So we are going to time it. This needs to stay under 2 minutes. It really needs to stay under 2 minutes. So. Hello, Indie Mania. I'm the official spoke being for Julian Thompson. Artist turned game developer, he started working on his game, A Look Into, a few years ago. He's very proud of it and loves working on it every chance he gets. Each day brings a new and interesting challenge and challenges and lessons, making the game prettier, cuter, and more detailed and complex than you would assume. He has developed the game solo and did so entirely while streaming on Twitch with a loving and caring community of followers, making them listen to strange music along the way. It might be a few more years before the game is finished, but rest assured that when it is done, it will be the best thing since Arrow Hats. As for a look into, it is a serene and open-ended game designed to immerse you in a tranquil world that could be a living painting. A mysterious force has arisen from ancient grounds. Although it appears harmless, it is disrupting our way of life. Explore a diverse and beautiful ecosystem, discovering secrets and many other wonders. Engage in mini-games to observe the surrounding wildlife and for gathering wood and ore. Collect materials and research items to unlock new recipes and capabilities. Craft tools and workstations to aid you in your tasks. Farm and cook foods, and throughout it all, take pride in helping the communities you encounter. And don't forget to stop and smell the flowers on your way. 1.5 minutes. Making the game prettier, cuter, and more detailed and complex than you would assume. He has developed the game solo and did so entirely while streaming on Twitch with a loving, caring community of followers, making them listen to strange music along the way. Might be a few years. No. Tiny part for my initial ideas behind the game. I don't have any. That's kind of the problem with that. I started making the game because I wanted to try to draw a isometric tile set. That's where this started. And I've just never stopped since. No, it didn't start as an art project. Well, that's not true either. The entire reason I started to do game dev was so that I could make a living painting. And so I learned how to make a game. I did Unity for 5 years or something, doing different game projects that I never finished any of them. And then COVID hit. And I had a lot of time on my hands, and I thought that I would, for the fuck of it, try to draw an isometric tile set. And I've been streaming ever since and working on this game ever since. How did I decide to stream? I can't remember. But again, COVID just hit. I wasn't single, but and there was no way in hell that my girlfriend at the time was ever going to watch Twitch. Why did I start streaming? I don't know why I started to stream.